so sorry about that. Took me a hot second to get here. I know that y'all were probably guitar strums, I know, right? Okay. How are we all? Whoever it is that's spamming is not me. Just so you know. I'm only going to say that one time. I am not spamming your whatever. I have nothing to do with any of that. Now then. There we go. Alrighty. Everything seems good. Alright. So, how have you all been today? So who is? I don't know. We can't see. You should be able to. Yeah. Sorry, I was just getting coffee prepared and some other stuff. Belt reveal. But yes, I'm only going to say that one time. I have nothing to do with anybody doing anything, you know, untoward or doing anything awful. I am chilling on my corner of Two Builders, Two Tools. And I have nothing to do with whatever problems you're facing. Good luck. Anyway, so in other news, hold on, Enderkill wanted something from me. Come over to me and break the redstone block next to me. Start the minecarts if you want, where I'm flying machines. Okay. Alrighty. So, see all this shit? We finally got some progress under our belt. Oh, it feels amazing. This is what I am talking about. Okay, redstone block next to him. There we go. Ugh, perfect. All right. When do you need it broken? Like right now? Whenever. Oh, cool. Oh, right. Geronimo. Yeah. Yeah, we used a good nuking design. Yeah, we went hard. Enderkill really pulled through, as usual. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely, positively beautiful. And while that is going, I'm probably gonna just continue slabbing up the control room area. That's a big perimeter. It's 500 by 700. 500 on the leading edge, 700 on the following edge. It's very good. Block Game fucking Brigade is here, I know, right? Ugh. Ah, damn it. I hate when you're up against something and you try to use a rocket to, like, get rid of shit. Or to fly away and it gets rid of the rocket instead, something like that. Getting oil, poppies, and WMDs. What on earth are you referring to? Like, I get the WMDs and the oil part, but poppies? Oh, that's a good cup of coffee. A nice hot cup of coffee on a cold winter / cold autumn night. War on Terror, of course. Of course. Well, client, it is a private printer that has, I'm now using Meteor client because it doesn't intervene with my printer. The printer is done by Enderkill down there. So, it's private. I can't give it out or anything, so don't ask. But, it's gonna make this really large area our control room, basically, for the game. Ah, shite. The game is gonna be contained to this big area here. Basically, the body of the game will be in here, and the brain will be up here, where all of the various things that I will make it do will do from here. Oh, wow. Oh, I just got a chunk update. Oh, that's so cool. Like, the bombers are actually probably over in here somewhere, but it's hard to know for sure. Good luck. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Who made it? You're going to ask them. You'll pay $20. No, I'm afraid that's not how this works. Even if you paid $1,000, I don't think he'd be that interested. We got to keep things like this private. I'm sorry. You have to understand. The only way we get stuff done is by having private exploits and hacks and such. 36, perfect. Now then. Jack, you sold. What do you mean? I sold? What are you talking about? Anyway, yeah, so this has been my life for the last 2 days, roughly. I started the control room, I don't know, sometime last week. Got told I shouldn't. And I'm like, all right, we'll get the bombing started. We'll get all the stuff out of the way to do that. And then, yeah, now the bombing is being done. And it's mostly automatic. I can't really do a whole lot about it. And I feel really bad that I'm doing this and not, like, gathering deep slate. Because I said we need to, like, keep deep slate on us. But, oh well. It's worth over 1K and he gives $30 and he thinks he's a pawn shop. Yeah, I know, right? Pawn stars. Best I can do is 15 cents. Okay, hold on a sec. Stop fucking... Oh, okay. That's pretty funny. I'm going to send that in the memes channel later. Anyway, I'll give you $20 for this uranium. I'll give you $20 for this fully refined yellow cake. Like, come on now. It's exceptionally toxic. It's impossible to manage. Nobody wants it. If you refine it, then the what is it? The International Nuclear whatever agency gets up your ass. Like, yeah. How about $50? $50? I don't know. $50 sounds awfully big. It's like, is that a large amount? I don't know. How much is $50? It's all blown out. Wow, that was gravel? Yeah, it was gravel. And I knew the moment we got all the stuff prepared and most of the water pockets... I mean, we still have water pockets, sadly. But, like, the majority of them are taken care of. The majority of them were in the stone section. Once we got to deep slate, we would have very few problems other than the occasional lava and water pocket here and there. And yeah, I knew we would make some pretty hard, fast progress. It's so good. Oh, destroying nature, I tell you. Let me call my expert on 2B2T printer mods. Yeah, you better get an expert in here to verify. You better get that expert in here to verify that I'm actually printing blocks. I mean, this could be a fake server or some shit, right? Like, I could be lying to you and I'm not actually printing anything. This could even not be my footage. This could be a completely different third party who's feeding me the footage through, I don't know, some Discord magic or whatever. Yeah, that could be happening. Deforestation. There was no forest other than, like, this back segment. This was a little foresty, but it was mostly beach and ocean. So it was de-ocean station, not deforest station. Can I fly down and up? I mean, I guess I could. For whatever silly-ass reason, every time I go into free cam, Meteor decides it wants to reload all the chunks. And I hate that. If I could stop fucking doing that, like, free cam. Speed, scroll sensitivity, damage. I do actually kind of want to toggle on damage. Toggle on death, yeah, that works. Toggle on log. Reload chunks, no! Okay, I did not even know that was a thing. Click to come, ooh, that could be cool. Satellite camera, orbit height, static, okay, cool. There we go. I wondered why it kept reloading the chunks needlessly. Anyway, yeah, so this is the majority of the area. I will say, It's gonna be deeper because, you know, the world ends like here. So we still got like 50-ish blocks of height to clear. But we're gonna get it, I think. This is gonna be an interesting place to build in, I think. I'm gonna really enjoy it. I'm gonna coat the walls with obsidian and or blackstone. And then I'm gonna do a, obviously we're gonna clear off all the things that are inside that are like this little smattering of stone that's just kind of here. And then, oh, that brings me to this. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. This is so sad. So I built the arena shooter game about 2 weeks ago. And I built it too long. And part of it cut into the gameplay area. So the entire back half got blown off. Press F in the chat. So I'm just going to have to rebuild it later. And now, like, box around it so that it isn't as obvious. Should be fine. I think we can still play the arena shooter as I have set it up. I just got to rebuild it when we're done blowing everything to bits. It's just such a shame that this is where the cracks show, you know? The facade came crumbling down. Such is life, I suppose. If I had known that this part would have jutted out this far, I would have redesigned it enough or pushed it back. Like, I could have easily moved this entrance to, like, over here and avoided that whole problem. But live and learn. So yeah, that is where we stand. It is good progress, yes. Butterfly click. I don't know about butterfly click, but okay. We're in the same wavelength. What do you mean? Oh, F. Oh, right, yeah. F, G, yeah, very funny. I get the joke now. Yeah, it sucks. I know. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. Okay. That should fill me up for slabs. So yeah, Tyler and Enderkill and Shay have been running through here, blowing things up, filling in water. Whatever needs doing. Oh, and Mushek has been here too. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. I just wish that it was not as fucking nasty as this. I might have to go through here with some sponge. I don't know. I'll leave this to them for the moment. I'm going to finish this. This is nice and easy to do. The floor of the control room. I think it'll work. So, oh God. I inhaled, at that exact moment, inhaled saliva. When am I going to use the worlds next? I don't know. I haven't thought about it right now. Nobody's given me any. The only user world I would know to go is visit Deadpool's base. I might wait until after Christmas for that. Just because I really, really, really want to do this. No offense to Deadpool. So, like, you know, it is what it is. Did I come to the map art event? No, I'm sorry. I was busy doing this. This takes precedence. This is the biggest iron in the fire that I currently have, so I have to do what I can do to get this area prepped in time for New Year's Day. We've only got 29 days. Yeah, because there are 31 days in December. Yeah. 4 weeks from this Thursday. So, time's a ticking. We got to get this thing going and ready and prepared for New Year's Day. So that I can start doing Escape the Jackrooms 2 preparations. Building, prototyping, system designing, game mechanic and implementing. All sorts of things. Is true, though. If you butterfly click, you get kicked. Doing it by hand. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to not do that. Should come and show all the map arts on stream? No, I don't think that'd be a wise idea. Some of them are likely not safe for work. But I get what you want, FTW Hayes. I understand what you mean. Like, I don't blame it. I don't blame you. There are likely a lot of really cool map arts. But I gotta focus. Sorry. I'm there right now. No, not safe for work ones or weird ones. Really? Maybe. I don't know. I can't really, like... I can't really just drop what I'm doing and travel there midstream. You know what I mean? Like, I could, but that would be exceedingly bad. I'm sorry. I have to perform the duty that I have to perform. Terribly sorry, Hayes. Please understand. Okay. Is this enough? No. So yeah, I think we're probably gonna get this floor finished by the end of stream, if nothing else. Only member stream? I'm not doing a members only stream. Not for like traveling. That would be silly. All traveling is to be done off stream, for the most part. Where there are certain wrinkles that do not apply. Like if the place I'm going to is well known, it's an important event, you know, something like that. It is coming together, Cooperator. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is. Hey, Sem, welcome. My avatar is standing up. I mean, I could be on my side a little bit here, like this. I could be twisting it. I could get it twisted. Get it twisted, you will win. We need the shelves. Speaking of you will win, get it twisted. We need to have gambling. I don't want to make a big-ass slot machine. I want to have the compact slot machine design. We need them shelves. If not, I'm going to have to, like, really, really think outside the box for that. Because not having the slot machine is going to be really, really detrimental. You can just cover the cords with a gif of a pig, Jack? Oh, well. Oh, where did you get that idea from? It should be all safe, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, that's the only problem, is that the pig can keep my coordinates safe. That's the only issue. There totally aren't a million billion 1.12 chunks. Hello, Maxi Bon. But yeah, there totally aren't, you know, a million billion 1.12 chunks in places that if I were to travel to, that my location could be compromised. Like, no. Sorry, let me get rid of this final stack of slab. How you doing? I'm doing lots of work. Getting the game ready to go. Gamifying this game. There we are. Stack and a half, please. But yeah, why is nobody talking about the new video? Oh yeah, I guess I should probably have mentioned some things about it. So, Fern Pizza Pie Cake have been going crazy the last several months rebuilding, especially Valkyria. I know they put a lot of effort into rebuilding Valkyria. And they rebuilt Space Valk 2, and they surprised me with that one. I kind of knew Valkyria was coming. I did not expect Space Valk 2. Nobody pays enough attention to Space Valk 2. And it just like, it really warmed my heart that people were willing to do that. Wow. It was so cool. Ooh. That's a lot of deep slate. How, okay. Yeah, I may need to go grab the sponge and start sponginating. It's another spot. There's still a few water caves. Yeah, the water cave is like the single most diabolical addition. Like, look at this fucker. This big thing right here. Like, ew, it's so large and uneven. There's a giant lava pocket next to it. Like, oh, you can't win for losing in some of these. Did I have breakfast today? I did not. I had coffee as my typical breakfast. Is there building a theme park on top of the game? No, the game is going to take up the whole space you were seeing before you. You're not going to be able to have any theme park on top of the game. There's just not going to be enough space. It's a good idea, but it just isn't doable. We need a height increase. Ha ha ha. Where have we heard that one before? When will you make an end? When I am finished. Exactly. If hold the space bar when you craft mini stacks, it'll autofill. I tried that and 2B kicked me. I tried that a few times and 2B got really pissed and was like, get off my server. And I'm like, all right, jeez. I just wanted to craft a bunch of shit. And it was like, no, you can't do that. I'm fully aware of how useful that is, but I don't think you can do that on 2B anymore. But I could be wrong. Maybe it will allow that. And I just need to be, you know, be patient, I guess. Be determined. Space Valk 2 for White Box Castle enthusiast niche community? What? No, Space Valk 2 was not a box castle thing. That was well before the box castle design. So if I do this... See? Like, I knew it would do that. Hello, Himes. Welcome. You have to do it, like, quick, but not too much. I mean, I guess that's just sort of how it is. You have to get the rhythm. Rate limit is 4 per second. I think paper default because people abused recipes to lag the server. Ah, okay. Well, you know. All right, server. You've dinged at me a million times. Let me in. It was Space Valk 2 in the overworld. I attached Space Valk 2 to the side as, like, a gimmick. But, like, the box castle was never, like, that important. Deadpool's base, box castle, dirt castle, Space Valk. Damn, dude. You're just gonna spell it out like that then, huh? Okay, so how do I do this? Okay. I think I'm getting the rhythm of it. It is something of a figure out how to do it without, like, getting the server angry at you. Like most things. Like most things. Sorry you didn't know. That's okay. You have to do it quick, but not too much. Yeah. Okay. Where did you record the interview with Silver Crown King and Jean Knot? That was a Space Valk 2 copy that Jean Knot had on a server, I believe. And he was like, yeah, we'll just take this and then mirror it for some reason. So we had a normal Space Valk 2, and then we had like a mirrored version of it in Over the Void. It was weird. It was what he wanted, so, you know, whatever. Space Valk 2 in the overworld? Yeah, but that was because of the nature of the server that he had. You can go faster. I used it a lot with villagers. Okay. Is that a pearl or just unloaded chunks? What do you mean? What are you referring to? Is that a pearl or unloaded chunks? I mean, it's unloaded chunks, I guess. Like, I'm not entirely certain what you're getting at, Himes. Oh, a perimeter. Parry. I saw that as pearl. Holy shit. Yeah, it's a perimeter. It's the perimeter of the game. Escape the Jackrooms 2. Coming to a 2B2T near me. And then eventually a world download near you. That will be doctored for safety, of course. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, you're probably wondering why this box inside is shaped the way that it is. That's because this, when you stand about like right here, because this is about the dead center of the box, when you stand here, you load everything except whatever's on that outermost edge of chunks. You load all of that in render distance. So that means that any redstone stuff that I stick up here will all process. So all I have to do is send signals downward to get into the game, and then out to do whatever I want to do in the game. And then I can send signals back up and process them. And so anything a player does in the game can immediately be pretty quickly, you know, registered. And so that's why this this square, I think it's a square, pretty sure it's a square. That's why this square is the size that it is. Because this is how we, this is how I know. Space Valk 2 was ever fully finished? Not really. I'm probably going to run, like, merge it into Space Valk 5 and then finish it that way one day. But we'll see. I can't really be sure right now. I can't, like, bring myself to commit to an idea quite yet. We'll see. Okay, I'm trying to get the hang of this. There we are. Okay, yeah, that does it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Zen. That does actually kind of pay off. Stop griefing my Minecraft server! I have nothing to do with that, Solar. You're just gonna have to protect yourself however you can. I am not your spammer. I have nothing to do with any of you. Oddly calling. Why your thesis? Oh, cool. Oh. Oh, you're Sky the Grim Reaper. You changed your name. What's up, man? You haven't been here in years, it feels. Whoops. Someone delete your comments? I hope not. It doesn't look like it. I don't see any, though. My actual list would be Deadpool's Base, Space Valk 3, Box Castle, Dirt Castle. Okay. Man, I was like, what the fuck? This ticking sound is so So strong with my headphones. Now it's just the blocks being placed. Yeah, it's because I'm doing all of this simultaneously. Oh, that's a lot of blocks down there. It has been, yeah, it's a long name, but like, I'm glad to see you back though. Writing a thesis. Isn't that fun? I'm going to play the new Metroid. I'm going to watch other people play it a bit first before I get like too invested. I don't know what to think of it. Prime 4 sounds really good in theory. And then I heard they have this one really annoying pissant character that they put in that nobody likes. I don't know how egregious that will be, if it's going to be a deal breaker or what. If you can just kind of ignore that guy and just sort of play the game and just be like, I don't know. I mean, my brother and I do want to play this. Like, we've looked forward to Metroid Prime 4 since it got fucking announced in like 2018, 2019, whenever the hell. Like, it's one of those things that we knew it was coming, but we didn't know what to think or feel about it because it just kept getting sabotaged, it felt. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt like they could never quite get their act together to actually do it. And now it's like literally a week away, if even that. It may only be the end of this week. I don't remember when it's coming out. I think it's this Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it's like this Friday or this Thursday. It's like really, really imminent. And I'm like, okay, now that we all know about Miles McKenzie, like, what am I supposed to think about this? Like, I don't know. I'm on the fence. Because, yeah, for obvious reasons. He's an annoying, silly motherfucker that doesn't need to be in a Metroid game. Like, you put strawberry jam on my glorious marbled, Japanese steak. Like, I mean, maybe it's a good taste. Maybe it's all right. But, like, strawberry jam does not belong on my wonderfully marbled Kobe beef. Why did you put it on there? Like, I don't know. Maybe? Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. And it's like, I will see what other people do and say and think first. Because getting a look at the gameplay in advance and the annoyance level of what Miles McKenzie represents, it might be a good idea to have a solid baseline expectation going in. Instead of going in with no expectation of any kind, and that just feels very cynical. More visible from the bottom up than before, yes. Welcome, Ani. Hadn't seen you here in a bit. I don't know. It just... Miles McKenzie is one of those types of mistakes that I think we will get some sort of an apology out of Nintendo for in X amount of years. But until there is a no Miles McKenzie patch, it might just be safe to not play Metroid Prime 4. But I don't know. Nobody's got any really good insight. Just that he's annoying. That didn't tell me a whole lot. Oh well. What inspired the design? A lot of things. I don't really feel like going into it. I have a torso now. I've always had a torso. I just don't really show it because what's the point? I wanted a bit of a shake-up. Metroid will be Metroid will be at the shadow of a lot of games December. Metroid will overshadow games? Is that what you're trying to say? Or like Metroid will be in the shadow of a lot of games? I'm not sure what you're trying to say here, Zen, but I appreciate it. I'm gonna go. Okay, take care, FTW. Have a good one. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see how bad the Miles McKenzie situation is from some of my more trusted Metroid streamer choice resources, however you want to put it. The people I know and I trust their opinion on Metroid. Like, There are a lot of great streamers out there that I know they won't pull their punches if Metroid Prime 4 is retarded and awful. They'll be merciless about it. If Metroid Prime 4 is perfectly fine and there's just like slight hiccups with the Miles McKenzie character, all right, I guess it could be worse. We'll see. I will reserve judgment for when some more trusted hands-on players of Prime 4. People I know who will absolutely play Prime 4 and give their honest opinion. Like, I'm going to let them have a crack at it. Do a barrel roll or I'm leaking your Twitter account. I don't have that mod installed, Ani. How do I do a barrel roll? I can do a trident roll. Does that count? Alpha Computer. What about Alpha Computer? He's not in stream, is he? Let's see. Join you on Bed Wars? No, I'm good. I don't play Bed Wars. Bed Wars is no thank you. What is so retarded about this Miles guy? He is the essence of this sort of Reddit tier millennial writing that's like post-ironic and very obnoxious. Like, Metroid is such a serious game series for the most part. It's got this somber, very solemn atmosphere, and you're like abandoned on a planet. You know, you're stranded far, far away from civilization. And, like, the situation demands of you, you know, a certain level of seriousness, a certain level of sober... Samus is a very taciturn, sober character, right? She almost never speaks. There's... What unfortunate characterization we've had is very bad, sadly. But, like, for the most part, as long as she doesn't say anything, it's fine. Right? And as long as the characters who do speak in a Metroid game don't, like, ruin it. Because, like, that's a problem with Metroid. Characters that talk in Metroid tend to be buzzkills. And Miles McKenzie is this gigantic buzzkill. From what we've seen, he is simultaneously the worst parts of an escort mission and also a giant buzzkill. You're stranded on this dead... Well, not dead, but like this abandoned alien world with a decaying civilization on it. There's an air of solemn, like, respect to be paid for a fallen civilization. And there's just a lot of cool stuff going on atmospherically. And Miles just takes a big old fat dump on all of that because he just can't shut up. Wow, that happened. Oh my god, Samus, I think you need to press the R button to fire your missiles. Like, fuck off, please. That's essentially the problem as we have seen it so far. But I don't know how many people have played the whole game from start to finish, and so I don't know exactly how bad the situation is. He may only be a problem for a short time, and that's the end of it. And you don't really have to pay attention to him. But I don't know. I don't know what his big deal is. I don't know. It's all just kind of uncertain. I hope Alpha's enjoying the fresh snowstorm. Yeah, he was contemplating doing his hot tub tonight. Imagine not having paid Hypixel with Jack. Damn. Couldn't be me. I wouldn't dare play Hypixel with that Jack guy. You meant the E character? Oh, okay. Plus Z or R twice? I don't know how. I don't know how to press the Z or the R button. Does the smile NPC... Yes, millennial writing. Millennial writing has been a pox on humanity. And has ruined video games and movies for the greater part of the last 15 years. We also call them Marvel character syndrome. Where a character is just like... cheekily self-aware that they're a character in a video game, kinda. Like, it gets to be off-putting. Because again, this is a solemn, sober atmosphere. You're supposed to take the setting seriously, and he doesn't allow for that. You can't be serious in modern games. You have to, everything is a joke, right? Nothing can be serious. Nothing can be dealt with in a real adult way. You know, everything's got to be veiled behind several layers of irony. You know, are the donations updated? They are donations probably from Streamlabs, so no, actually. But that Shia, I think her name was Shia. That Shia girl had the name Cum Addict on YouTube, and that shit was funny, and so I decided to keep that. But yeah. Are the donations updated? What are my thoughts on Andrew Tate? I don't really have any thoughts on Andrew Tate, sorry. I don't really care. Kind of tired of that. That's why games don't like talking much. Yeah. If you're going to have characters, you have to be very careful with how you handle them, because otherwise they will just... Your players won't want to hear them speak. And if the player doesn't want to hear a character speak, well, then you failed as a writer. As a game designer, you have not done your job. Andrew hosted the fan server 3 years ago. No, that's a different Andrew. Different person. Sorry. I wonder where Andrew is now, speaking of fan server. The old ass flight sim, 1946. Andrew and Tristan got arrested. You didn't realize I was talking about the Tate brothers? Yeah, I didn't. I was too 2B2T brained at that moment. But yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. The most ironic username, I guess. I remember Jack not wanting to pronounce cum addict as cum addict. Always spelling it, but now you do. I mean, I kind of got over it. It was a little flustering at first, but now, who cares? Also, I didn't know Shia at that time, and so I was like, who the fuck is this? And why are they named cum addict? But now I know it's just... She's just a goofball. Whatever. Like, I guess that's the difference between an in-joke and a joke that you're not in on being you, and you're, like, inadvertently the butt of the joke. And you're like, what the hell is happening? I don't understand. But no, it's mostly all right. Shia is apparently European, so she is not on to hear me talk about her. Alrighty. Damn, that's useful. Oh, come on, close. Do a barrel! There, I did it. I did the barrel. Are you happy? Are you satisfied, Ani? Oh, shit. Ooh. Let's pull out a little so we can kind of eyeball the shape and size of everything. I'm trying to round out the hole. I'm not doing a terribly good job of it, sadly. It doesn't matter, because it'll all get filled in anyway, but, like, you know how it is. My autism tells me it must be round. The round hole goes in the square hole! Like, there's this sharp corner coming up here, and I'm like, that is haram and must be stopped immediately. Gotta smooth it out. Hello, worm. Barrel roll mod gives you motion sickness. Yeah, it's pretty close to actual flying. Like, from a first-person perspective. So, I don't know. It's up to you. Need a book with that name? Ah. Jack, can you sleep and skip the night? The rain is low-key killing the stream quality. Well, I would, but unfortunately, on 2B2T, no amount of sleep can pass this night. So, no. I'm afraid you will have to deal with the white flecks of snow and the blue flecks of water. It's this or this. I in no way can control the weather. Also, shit, I got way off track. It's your fault. It's all your fault, Poncho. It's all your fault. I got off track. Oh well. EU plays at night. I will only say that. I mean, they, you know, they have their time of day. Have I seen Crowbar in game? Yeah, of course. Okay, I'm going to try to keep it, like, a little more grounded. Like, it's a hell of a lot better than turning off Fulbright, am I right? At least we can kind of see what we're doing. I've got, what, 14 slots? I think that'll do. That'll do. That'll do nicely. But yeah, the weather is what the weather is. And the weather ain't what the weather ain't. Sat time changer for stream buddies. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I should probably disable weather, shouldn't I? I forgot I can do that. I'm so used to just not worrying about it. Was it under advanced? There we are, weather. Oh. Decreased, I guess, is like what we want, right? Nope, still don't do it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to do no weather, aren't I? Weather fancy. Fast default. Particles decreased. Apply. Nope, still there. Okay. Well, I'll just turn it back. Weather fancy. Particles. Default fancy. There it is. Or sorry, that was leaves. Particles all. Okay. Done. Yeah, I'm just going to have to use no weather, I know. No render in Meteor. Okay. No. Come on. Oh. Too late. Thanks, thanks, Housemaster. Housemaster did the no weather command, or the turn off the weather command, or whatever it is. Oh my god, all the fucking items. Exploding the ground is not a clean business. I normally do it on Meteor's interface. Yeah, I could have done it. I just... Housemaster beat me to the punch. Can cats live off of a vegan diet? No, they cannot. Cats need meat. All predators and carnivores need meat. If they don't get it, vital proteins in their bodies cannot be synthesized and they'll die. They can get the majority of their nutrients through meat because, I don't know, their systems are efficient enough to do that. How come I use Meteor? Because it doesn't interfere with my printing. I can do all the hacky stuff I need to do without you know, Future has some sort of weird block placement thing. It's like the way that it manages block placements is odd, and it fucks with printer, and it makes printer not reliable. Which I always found that odd, that like last year when we were printing Escape the Jackrooms 1, Universon and even Mike, to a degree, were never having problems with Ice Tank's printer. And I always thought Ice Tank's printer was the problem. Like, maybe it was just inconsistent. No, and nobody else was having problems with Ice Tanks. And I was like, well, what the hell is the deal? What is wrong with me that I'm getting all of these fucking ghost blocks? Turns out, it may or may not have been the way Future handles block placing. It has some sort of custom block placement something. I don't know how it works under the hood, so I can't really identify it. But as a result, it fucks with printer. And so I start printing ghost blocks every 3 or so blocks, making it too unreliable for long-term use. So that was the problem. Oh well. At least I got the, Oh, that's where I thought, okay. At least I got the problem more or less in control. You know what I mean? Just imagine your normal getting up at ass o'clock in the morning, going to wherever, but instead of going immediately, you have to dig your car out of a snowball, and your driveway is Death Valley. Oh my god. No, I'm good. I'm good, actually. I don't want to do any driving in snow. I realized I didn't eat food today. I should make something. Wow. I mean, food is generally a good idea to have in your body, yeah. See ya. Take care. Take care, Ani. Thanks for coming, man. Cats will eat beans, but they lift each individual bean with their paw to bring it to their mouth. It's hilarious. Cats are slightly omnivorous, but for the most part, they want meat. Now, I will say, Ellie loves potato chips. And I had a, what was it? It was a chocolate. It was like a chocolate cream something or other. It was a little confection. And she was all over that. And I was like, you can't have that. That's chocolate. That's bad for cats. Like, you can't have that, Ellie. She gets up in my face if I have a bowl of chips. Like, she just cannot help herself. She loves crackers. Fucking the Ritz crackers with peanut butter that you'll get in the little predefined packages. The crackers with cheese, the grilled cheese crackers, those are great. And she loves those. She is a junk foodaholic. She likes milk and ice cream. Like, cats are actually slightly omnivorous, but they shouldn't be eating some of that shit. It's bad enough for us humans. But at least we can digest it without any trouble. And I can't leave because I don't trust riding a plane with some nincompoop flying it. Oh. Okay. Learn how to fly a plane. That's not something your average person can do. That's something that takes a lot of time and training. I don't have $30 to buy a jet. A jet? Oh, man. Oh, if you think a jet is $30, ooh, have I got some unfortunate news for you. Oh, it's still going. Hell yeah, it's coming this way. Let's see if we can't see Aqua Grinder. Yeah. Holy hell. That's so cool to watch. The only problem's all the water. Yeah, I'm going to have to press pause on this. We've gotten pretty far. I got to admit, we've gotten pretty far. For very, very bare bones outlines, we've gotten a lot of this printed. So I'm going to have to figure out how to water all of this. It's either kill the lava sources, which I know we have to do, and then get the water sources. Ugh, what a pain. Because, see, none of this is going to get blown out if I don't do something. I'm going to put down the remaining slabs I have in my inventory and then go help. Jack, all fancy with his chips bowl, God forbid, eating them out of the bag like the plebs. I joke, I don't eat them out of the bag either. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't want my fingers getting greasy. I mean, if you don't have the money, it doesn't matter. It's 30 or 30 mil, you still can't buy it. Yeah, that's a good point. Wait, so you're extending the base? Well, it's more like Escape the Jackrooms 2 is going to be in this space. Alright, where did I put lay sponge? My sponge. A kingdom for my sponge. Okay. Shitty shovel. Or, sorry, shitty hoe. Okay, full, not. Oh no, do I only have 3 sponge shulkers left? That aren't, like... Yeah, I gotta process these. Okay. Noted. Notated. There we go. I don't want to pick up anything too crazy. Hooah! Alright, so the exploders should all be ready to turn around. Now watch it all be only a single source block. And all of this just goes away. There might be some sponge left at the refill area. Well, I had 3 shulkers of sponge left, Ender, so I'm not worried about it. I'm fairly confident the remaining bits of water is like just small handfuls of pools of water. Like this. And that when I kill the centralized source, wherever that happens to be, that'll be the end of it. Like this bit right here is just one spot like that going down. Focusing mostly on lava, otherwise it might be as much obby to mine. I should probably focus on water. I don't think that's necessary. I can get the water. The lava is going to be the problem. Like, we both have a... We can both deal with both sides of this problem, is what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Judgment Day. Everybody hit the deck. The rapture is coming. Whoa. When Aqua Grinder comes back to this dirty old world and shuts it down with his TNT duplicators, and then all the faithful shall be raptured away to his explosive kingdom, where he shall reign for 1,000 years of very painfully... Oh god, I can't go up there now. Very painful, TNT-fueled wrath. Oh my god. It really is the rapture. When Aqua Grinder comes and calls me to his kingdom, I'll take all you sons of bitches when I go. Props to you if you get that reference. I fucking love that show, by the way. Here we go. If you don't get that reference, then you are not based. Well, maybe you are, but not as based. Not as based as you could be. Late for you. Okay, take care, Coperator. You have a good night. Cheese block time? Yeah, I know. Very cheese block. It's, Gouda. Gouda to meet you. I meet a new person. I am cheesed to meet them. They never find the body. The case goes cold. I meet a new person. I am cheesed to meet them. The cycle repeats. Okay. This particular pool is nasty because it's like a lot of water sources stacked on top of each other, and that's always a recipe for annoyance because the fucking water mechanics in this game. I hope Hytale's water mechanics will not be nearly as unruly. Although, I don't know, will Hytale have infinite water sources like Minecraft? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But that's just a theory, a Hytale theory. Nah, that wasn't as funny. Fuck. I'm not even gonna be able to get this fucking thing sponged out before Aqua Grinder comes back. I'm only barely making ends meet. Look at these ends. They are not touching. They're all so watery and slippery. Mangla? No. You don't get the reference, I guess. Game theory reference? Jack, any opinions on the removal of Minecraft versions? They're all going to be named based on the year, right? Or some silly shit like that. I guess it doesn't really matter, but, like, it is an end of an era. And it does feel weird. I won't lie. Any change feels weird now. But I think that's just the phase of life we're in. I don't know. It's an odd feeling. We'll see how it goes. I don't know that it matters right now. We'll see. That's all I can say is we'll see. Oh well. Did I got the reference, Arthur? About the dome? No. No, the reference that I was talking about was a Squidbillies reference. If you don't watch Squidbillies or don't know what that is, that's unfortunate. When God comes and calls me to his kingdom, I'll take all you sons of bitches with me when I go. Okay. I'm actually shocked the boomers haven't come back yet. That actually kind of is beginning to worry me now because they don't actually take this long to do a sweep. So either it's frozen because Enderkill is intentionally freezing it, or something went awry, and I don't know yet. I haven't ascertained one way or the other what was what. Still moving, they passed you. Okay, then they are just that slow. Oh, weird. I could have sworn they were quicker. Oh well. Hey, it's this song from the most recently released video on the Jacktherippa channel that everybody just loves to spam. But it's a damn good tune, I will not lie. That's why I picked it out. Okay. I think we have defeated the Mountain of Water. Well, save for this caldera-esque formation here. Alright, we're still good. The boomers have not yet returned. The boomers migrate west for the winter. And then they return for the winter by migrating east, destroying all the world around them as they go. Much like the real-life boomers have done east to west, you know, with real-world countries. Uh-oh. Oh, that's Tyler. Holy shit, that scared me. He must be getting rid of excess stuff. Oh my god. I hate sponges. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, time to extract our sponge and leave this particular area. Because if I don't, I won't. Oh, fuck. He's, like, right over me now. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Quick. Quick, Minecraft. Quick. Oh, holy shit. Well, rip sponge. Nope, that's cobble. Oh god, it's World War II. Everybody get to a bunker. Owie. Ow, oh my god. The TNT's getting all the way down here. Where? How did I pick up a cobble? It's the Blitz! Oi, Gov, it's the Blitz! The Germans is bombing this! That's more funnier than I expected it to be, actually. Wait. There's a subtle irony to that statement I won't go farther on, but, you know. I will not elaborate on that. The irony of that statement. That just kind of organically popped into my head there. Doom approaches at the speed of a grandma? Yeah, well, it's still Doom. Grandma or no. Oh my god. Fucking fly. God damn. Okay, unfortunately, this pocket of water is proving a little more troublesome than others. But it's the biggest culprit, is the problem. Oh, holy fucking shit, this just keeps going. Oh, this is the cancer pocket. Ah, fuck this place. Here, Mr. Zombie, let me put you out of my misery. Killed me already today because I let it get very close and the ping spike happened? Oh my god, you got pinged? Xi Jinping pinged your ping, and then you got exploded in the Blitz. Damn. What an unfortunate turn of events. There it is, wet sponge. Okay, I think I got all the wet sponge. Oh, yep, they're coming back. Or about face. Ow. Okay, so this is another annoying pocket of poop that I must now clear. And I want to get as many of these as I can before it passes over, because that's potentially exposed land that can be raised. So if I can get rid of it before the bomber, that actually does do us some good. It's mostly just that small, you know, bit of efficiency. It's not like mandatory. It'll come back. Bombers are known for doing that. Never asked Mojang how do they make sponge sucking sound? I mean, it's not even that unique of a sound. Why? It's not like it's bad. Most dangerous thing on 2B2T is SD1 connection reset and lag spikes, and then mobs during lag spikes. I wouldn't even say mobs are that bad, just so long as you are not in the middle of being caught up in a lag spike. And if you are, heaven help you. I have come back to being a pincushion more times than I can count. Ow. Simply because I have been lagged in the wrong place at the wrong time. Usually it's the connection reset bug, or whatever the fuck that's about. You are already connected to this proxy. Meaning your body is in game, but your mind is not. And you're about to become some unsuspecting zombie's lunch. Or a skeleton's target dummy. Do I have Curse of Vanishing on my shit? Yeah, I do. Oh, that's not good. I may end up well, I don't know. It may not matter, because if I die to bomb, if I have a lag spike and die to bomb, then I will likely lose my stuff anyway, so little a column A, little a column B. Oh, come on. Get in my fucking inventory. Everything just has to evade me. Now then, almost done. Damn it, I keep picking up these fucking arrows. Bothers the hell out of me. Okay. Now then, C418 had his cat suck on a sponge? Really? Oh. That isn't the worst thing I've heard. Ask about the Black Mesa developer who slapped his wife's ass for like a wet walking on flesh noise, or walking on muddy whatever noise, like the noise. Oh, it's just Tyler. What is he even doing? Hi, bye. Ow. Wait, does that really mean that you were in the server? I thought it was only a log warning. No, 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 no. You are already connected to this proxy means your body is online, but you are not. Which means you can be killed very easily due to the various things out there that can kill you. Like, I got that that error message, or that, I don't know if it's a bug, I don't know if it's an intended feature, whatever it is. You are already connected to this proxy happened to me about 2 weeks ago, or 1 week ago, something like that. I think it's closer to 2 weeks now. I was building the arena shooter, so it's probably been about 2 weeks. And I was flying somewhere. And I don't remember what I was trying to get. I was just flying somewhere nearby. It was on the opposite side of Archon Retia over there. And I got that bug. And I'm like, oh no. Well, at least I was flying. Well, by the time I was finally able to get back in, because it takes about 30 seconds for the game to kick you because you're not responding. When that happened, I did get in, but I had already popped a totem. Thankfully, I had a backup. I had like a heart and a half left, and a trident-wielding drowned had been going to town on me, and I was under the ocean drowning. Like, actively drowning with no air bubbles. My hunger bar was like 3 or 4 notches down, and I had like a heart and a half. Oh, it's Mishek. It was just fucking awful. And yeah, like sometimes you just get that bug. I guess it's a bug, I don't know. You get the you are already connected to this proxy message, and you're just like, you're hosed. Your body is online. Why isn't your mind? What do you mean your body's online but you're not? Like, that was the weirdest fucking thing. That's how I died with all that netherite. The server itself sometimes just wants to take a bite out of you. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus on these small portions, like that's a water source there. Like these really annoying deep pockets I should probably just ignore, realistically. Oh, hey, Bashik. Cause they're not like, it's not super conducive or efficient to bother. Need some help? Yes, I will happily take some. If you got the ability to print sponge, here you go. That's a whole ass box. Uh-oh. It's the Rapture. Fuck. I didn't even use the right sponge. It is the Rapture, Mushek. Be careful. Whee! I pole vault over you. Now then. We can get some of this area exposed. My sound's going deaf. I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, you may want to have your in-game sounds not so high. Oh, thank you. I will, however, mine. Oh, that's right. You don't have a. He doesn't have a hoe, so he can't get rid of the sponge as quickly or as easily. There we go. One single water source caused all this. Just about. God, what a pain. Okay, they're coming back. Let me make sure that this is legitimately... Oh, nope. There's like a big source right here. Yeah, there's that big fuck-off cave that I hate. Never gonna get all that removed. Yeah, this is that bit. Where are they? Okay, we're not quite there yet. Just got to get Tyler to sponge it. Yeah, I know he has an auto sponge thing. But, I don't know right now if he is free or what. It doesn't matter. We'll get it. It's a pain, but we'll get it. Okay, so... this giant watery area is just the worst. Because it, like, flows all into itself. I think it'd be easier to... well, no, this one's too big. I don't know, maybe I can clear this crevice. I think I can get this crevice. Oh shit. Okay, I'm still taking damage. I'm get a hoe? Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. You do need a whore on your side to break these sponges. Ah. Well, that wasn't so bad. Oh. But that is actually quite annoying. Okay. Die. There we go. That should get rid of that. That hoe over there. That hoe owes me money. I'm not gonna Raichu a love song. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna stop that Pokemon shit real quick. That's an old as fuck meme. Hi, I'm your new subscriber. Okay. Well, thank you, Ashvan. I don't know how you say your name, but thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, no more dry sponge. Uh-oh, fuck. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Alrighty. Play Fortnite. Your band. We do not tolerate those words in this house. Can't put loyalty on a hoe. Oh, that is sad, isn't it? What value would a hoe have if it had loyalty? I mean, would anything change, realistically? Okay. Hey, how are you? I'm all right. Okay. Making some headway. Almost got this little crevice done. Although it looks like it goes into the bigger water cave over there, so I don't know. We shall see. Ban him for 2 weeks? A fortnight! That's a great idea, Iris. Thank you. I was just going to straight up ban him. But yeah, I'll unban him in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, play Fortnite. Okay, you cannot play for a fortnight. Got it. Hell yeah. Water cave? What water cave? Huh? Huh? Fucking skeleton. I was talking of Minecraft. I don't know what you mean. Sure. Seems I read a bit too much Naruto. Yeah, probably. Okay. Ooh, that does work. So why did lava generate on top of or underneath water? Interesting. I don't know how that works, but apparently that happens. Oh, yeah, I was about to say that should update and turn to obsidian. That's the first time in a very long time I have seen World Gen put lava and water in proximity and not turn it into obsidian. You know what I mean? Like, that is the first time in a very long time since I've seen that on 2B2T. We're talking like 13 years. 12, 13, 14 years, somewhere in there. Like, it's been a hot second. Hey Tyler, if you're watching, come down here and I will give you a box of sponge. And then you can make use of SpongeBob and his square pants and get rid of all these fucking water caves. And if he's not, well, shame on him. That'll do. Alright. Got it. Water cave here done. Wah. Oh my god, all the lava. I guarantee you these are all single source lavas. Holy lava bait man. There we are. Okay, so this is all one giant watery hole that I genuinely don't want to mess with if I can avoid it. It's just too much effort for that fucking place. This isn't too bad. At least not on the surface. We'll see. This just seems to be one simple thing of water. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I like the chunk errors, turn them into cobblestone. I don't know. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate your subscription. What were we doing? Remember how much water and lava used to flow back in the day? It was so bad. Yeah. Water lava mess-ups, mishaps, however you want to say it. Yeah, there were a lot of problems with water and lava. I can remember the quickest way to lag someone out was to just have a lava cast nearby. Lava casts used to be the worst frame rate destroyer in Minecraft. Long before the firework with a billion add-ons, long before the mountain of TNT. Like, back in the day, it was... Whoa. It was, the lava cast. Such an old thing. I can remember being lava cast in Spawn being so bad on my frame rate, I would get 3 or 4 FPS. Like, it was bad. Like, oh my god, how does anyone play this server? Levels of bad. Of course, I didn't have a desktop back then, so, like, that was probably part of the problem. If I'd had any sense in those days, I would have gotten an actual computer. But I didn't. So I didn't. I had dollars and cents, but I did not have sense. So, live and learn. 50 natural lava casts are beautiful? I guess. There's not really many lava casts that naturally occur. It's mostly a, you don't really see lava casts naturally anymore. Okay, so there's a water source up in there. I think we're good on this area. I just gotta clean this up. Have I tried a higher field of view? I don't really need it. What would a higher field of view do for me? Like, ow. Oh yes, of course. It's just a singular, you know, source of water up in the middle of a fucking cave that's just inexplicably here for no reason. Okay. Get sponged. Spongify! I used to have a Harry Potter game as a kid. Because, you know, Harry Potter had just come out. It was super popular and all that shit. And they made a million billion Harry Potter games, of course. Because they always do. That was like the beginning of the big merchandising multimedia projects in the early 2000s. And I had a Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets game. It was the PC CD-ROM version. I know there was a PlayStation. I want to say there was a GameCube version. There were a lot of versions of these games. And one of the fun spells in that game was Spongify, because it allowed you to jump on things as like a trampoline, if I recall. It's been way too long since I played that game. And so ever since Sponge came into Minecraft, you know, from like way back when it became possible to get Sponge legitimately and, you know, oh, there's Aqua Grinder, and, you know, do stuff with Sponge, that always just sort of sat in the back of my mind, that Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets PC CD-ROM version. Spongify! Spongify! Oh god. Well... time to escape farther down, I hope. Come on. Alright, 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 alright. Get down. Get down, Mr. President. Run, Tyler, run! Don't be blown to bits! I think he survived. Can't say the same for you, Mr. Glow Squid. Back when you had hardcore Jack, you'd crank up the field of view to Quake Pro for the end of stream so we could see the whole base. That's because the base was big. And I didn't use hacks for a long time in that series. Until I stopped giving a shit. Okay, where did I get shot from? Where's this fucking skeleton? Oh, that's where this fucking skeleton is. Bonk. I put him in bony jail. Which is to say, I returned him to the earth. Like the filth that he is. There we are. There we go. Making some progress. We are Jamaican some progress. Amon. Of course, it's a singular cave source. What else would it be? Bone country, if you may. Yes, exactly. Ah, okay. Where did... Where did the cave I was working in go? There we go. Break. Break, I say. Are you Jamaican? No, but you're making me crazy. That is like the stupidest fucking pun I've ever heard. Which is why I use it. I hope that it is, as it has lowered my IQ, I hope that it in turn lowers your IQ. Oh, wow. He's been going hard on this place. Alright, let's get this big fucking cascade of uselessness out of the way. There we go. Do you still obey the no dupe rule like you did with Ocean's Anomalous, or do you not give a fuck anymore? Well, I hate to tell you this, but everybody on the server has to obey the no dupe rule, Iris. I was of a no dupe mindset for Ocean's Anomalous because it was my first big base back after, you know, many years away. And so I kind of wanted to relish in doing things for myself. However, there have been no dupes. And so, like, what do? You know? Like, everybody has to technically obey the no dupe rule. If there aren't any dupes, that is how that works. You know, that's like asking somebody in a Stone Age or a medieval setting, you know, what about your open carry policy? You know, what do you do? Or sorry, not open carry, concealed carry. What do you do about, you know, people concealed carrying? You know, and the fucking revolver hadn't even been invented yet because this is a medieval society? Like, yeah, what about the no dupe policy? Well, the policy is that there have been no dupes. Therefore, I have no dupes. I have no stash and I must dupe. Or no, I have no dupe and I must stash. I don't know. You fit with, pick whichever one makes the most sense to you. Point being, you know, we just sort of make do with what we got. I mean, on the bright side, at least a lot of things can be farmed. So it's not even that bad. You dupe strong. String. The string was like a vanilla dupe, and then it got patched. And I didn't really see that as game breaking because, like, I could easily farm that string from, you know, a mob farm of some kind. It was not technically impossible. Just a time saver, really. For the string thing, I kind of like... Because it was a novelty, you know? I'll dupe TNT, I'll dupe rails, I'll dupe carpet. Like, that's not special. So I don't really count that. I really just... When I was saying, you know, back in the day, no dupes while I build Ocean's Anomalous, it was going to be, like, no obvious sort of, like, if netherite comes out, or sorry, if a dupe happens and everybody dupes netherite, I'm not going to start building everything out of netherite. You know what I mean? Like, that was kind of the spirit of that idea. Like, the building materials, I was for the most part going to stick to whatever I could get in the local area. Like, I wouldn't have duped deep slate, for example. Deep slate, cobble deep slate, etc., etc. Like, the idea was that I wanted to work hard to make that base what it was. But I also don't have to, like, worry about that for this. I think it'll work. It'll all work out fine. Ooh, there are stray bits of water here and there still. But I think we've tamed a lot of this. Hell yeah. Good job, Tyler. Thank you. Don't leave that shulker box there. I don't know when... Oh, never mind. You really don't want to leave that shulker box there. I'll go swoop in and save that box and whatever else if he abandons it. But yeah, T2 Judgment Day is coming. I'm not going to be able to get all these sponge. These sponges are fucked. Oh my god. I should probably just focus on draining that. And then getting what little bits of sponge I can. Uh-oh, I hear it. Oh, fuck. There's like one last little pocket left. Such bullshit. Deep slate. Okay, well, sorry, Mr. Wet Sponge. You were valuable to us. We must now abandon ye. Can I do it? Not really. I was gonna... There we go. I was gonna stick the landing. And try to, not catch on fire, but... Well, we all know how good I am at doing things like that. No, Mr. Grinder of the Aqua, please. I beg of ye, I have a sponge and family. You know, this close proximity to the lava, I think, like, the sponge should just dry out. I think that makes sense. Well. Yeah. Whatever. Fuck you, lava source. Oh. Oh, I took it back. There we are. Let's no render the fire overlay, please. There we are. Now, if only I could... Whoa. Ow. Now, if only I could speed up the lava receding, you know? It's so sad to see those bits of TNT falling there and just be worthless. You know, it's a waste. I'm gonna have to wait for it to come back for it to actually erase this bullshit. Oh well. I got the birds chirping there, or I got birds chirping here. I'm pretty sure the bird chirping is the music. I don't remember if there was a song doing that or not. Sorry. Had to pop off for a minute. You're back. Welcome back, Himes. Quick, pour water on each sponge. Wet sponges blow up, but not wet leaves. Well, I didn't have a way to adequately do that, Stone. Not a bad idea, but not an employable idea. I would have loved to have watered that sponge if it meant it would save it from certain explosion. But, oh well. Okay. Apart from these two sources over here, I think that's it. Wow, I hate how lava is like molasses. It's literally fucking swimming in molasses. Or it's the equivalent of it. Come on, fly up. There we go. It's so much better in the nether when you're trying to clear lava. Okay. Make a whole town of wet leaves as different houses. No. I don't know that I want to do that. This is all going to be a cityscape, which means that it's going to be a city. Fuck. Gotta do what I gotta do. Sacrifice. Ah, damn it. Not even tall enough. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Whew. Okay. Lava's an incredible liquid in Minecraft compared to real life, if you think about it. Yeah, in real life, you can't even really, like, touch the stuff, let alone float on top of it or swim through it. Real life lava is so dense and thick. There we go. Good landing. Well, so much for that. Okay, that's a whole ass lava lake right there. I'm not looking forward to fucking with that. Maybe I could use some gravel. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, never mind. Our services are probably going to be needed here. Okay, bits of lava over there. Some over there. Did all the water MVP? Definitely. Okay. I'm gonna go and set up. Where is it? It's down here. I'm gonna go and set up. There we go. I'm gonna set up the cookerificator for the sponge. Okay. I went out rollerblading this evening. And oh my god, it has gotten so unimaginably cold. Like my throat breathing in cold air is not good for your bronchial area. Okay, I'm gonna go grab all the other wet sponge that I got. Try to dry some of it out. There we are. Yellow carpet. The yellow makes it go faster. Alright, so I probably need another empty shulker to contain all that I need. Cold air is healthier? It doesn't feel healthy. It's making my airway like coat with mucus. It's making me cough a lot, basically. Wow. I don't like it. There we are. I knew I had more. Yeah, more sponge. I'll put the dry sponge here for now. That's a whole 2 shulkers of... Yeah, that'll do. And none of that's important. That's all obsidian for later. Pow. Oh my god. Rain. Okay. Nope. Render. Come on. Give me the thing I want. Where is it? HUD world weather. There we go. Much better. Yeah, that's beginning to bother me too. Okay, we'll get that. Food. Now I needed an apple, so that works. Food. I'm gonna need to repair my shit, but I'll probably do that later. I think we're good. Woo! Oh, I forgot I had all that copper there. I was making lightning rods. I should probably put some sort of a distributor at top, but eh. I just feel like that would just clump it all up at one. I'll put 2 in each, and then we can dry everything off. All right. I didn't expect to recover this much sponge, but, you know. That works. We could probably stretch this out a bit. No sense in being unnecessarily inefficient. That's what, 3 more furnaces? 3 more furnicles. Let's just do like that. And done. All right, we should be getting some sponge. Hell yeah. Okay. Though we have super fun ice skating rink for the winter, I'll go there until it's warm enough to skate. Jack used to rollerblade indoors every weekend at the rink. No. I've only ever rollerbladed outdoors. I've never gone to a rink. Or skating park, whatever you want to call them. I've always done my stuff outdoors. Because it's more fun. Also, I've said this before, but it makes you feel like you're flying. And I enjoy that. Okay, well, that is about all I can muster for now. When did I turn off all my stuff? Fuck. Oh, the HUD got toggled. Why did the HUD get toggled? Why does it fucking do that? That's so weird. Have you started designing it? No, we will start designing in the new year. Hey, Pizza Pie. Ever been to ice skating? No, actually, I don't do ice skating either. I can only rollerblade. I do not ice skate. Oh, let me get rid of this. Fuck it, that hoe can go there. And then I'm gonna go and put more slabs in the control room. Got a lot more slabbing to do. Okay, put that there. Sorry, Mr. Shulker boxes. Mr.'s Shulker's box. I'll have one as a spare. You all must fall into the hole. There we go. Airborne is secretly your favorite movie? I guess. I don't know. Get places or just for fun? Just for fun. I don't need to get places on foot. I have a car. I can drive. I just don't often go out to, you know, need to drive. But, like, yeah, you know. It is all a matter of fun and exercise. One of my ideas. Oh, boy. Well... It's going to be a giant indoor cityscape. This upper area I'm making is the control room, where all the redstone and the logic will be done. It's easier to kind of display it like so, I guess. Something like that. And so, yeah, our big problem is mostly just getting it all set up so that we can actually do all of this. But we'll run through this real quick. I imagine by the end of the week, this place will be completely cleaned out and slabbed off, and we'll be doing the walls. Never seen a printer so well behave for slabs? Yeah. It's a wonder. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world. Cityscape the Jackrooms? Yeah, something like that. I was thinking of calling it Escape the Jackrooms 2, Liminal City Stories, or something like that. There is a really cool segment of Kane Pixel's Found Footage 3 video that just heavily inspired a lot of this and made me want to do it the way that I'm doing it, basically. Found Footage 4 on 2B2T. Ooh. I've already gotten Sal's word that he'd play it. So here's hoping. I hope to have it done by Halloween of this coming year. Obviously, we're too late for Halloween of this year. Wow, straight to the end. Holy shit. But anyway, yeah. It'll work out, I think. Oh, fuck, I'm already out of slab. Wow. Up. Looks like the weather has cleared. There we go. Oh. I don't especially like how the printer will double slab in some places on accident. Like that. Because mobs can spawn. You know, obviously. Said you try to get a Fit to play it. I never really got him to agree to it. I've given up on trying to get him to do anything 2B2T related. It'd be neat if he did, but like realistically, it's just not happening. We would love to have him out here. We have plenty of ways for him to play via proxy. You know, he wouldn't even need to travel here. We just have him on, and bam, it would easily be taken care of. My cat wants to. Oh, I'm sorry. I have my earbuds in. Ellie, you want out? Yeah, that's how I know. Okay. Not sure, but I had some misprints recently. They're mostly related to the allow place against setting. Okay. Let me do that. Supporting block check, do observer, end rod, doors, forbid it. No, that's not it. Place against? What is it? What is it called? Allow place against. So unchecking that. Okay. Turn that off. That might help. Okay. Let's try. Yeah. She wants out. She wants out. Okay. Well, this is kind of my cue to, you know, sign off for the evening. It's been 2 hours. You know how it goes. That's about the average. I could go a little longer. I'm feeling it. But with an Ellie on the way outside, and you know, I'm just doing more of this. You get the picture, right? Like none of this is really alien or anything. We got a hell of a lot of practice, or not practice, progress done. Whoa. Like it's all getting there. It looks like a butt. But no, yeah, like the whole thing is coming together. It's really neat. It's really nice. All right. Good God, cat. Whatever. Y'all have a great evening. I will catch you all. I'm going to like stick to the standard schedule, so we won't stream tomorrow. I'll stream Thursday, you know. Standard stuff. Y'all have a good night. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, and happy holidays. Take care. Stay safe, etc., etc.